So CNN viewers are being told that it's now illegal to learn black history in Florida. That's the other spin that they're doing. In reality, it's just illegal to try and indoctrinate kids with a warped ideology and mask it as AP African American Studies. And anybody that's followed that story knows that. Larry Elder joins us now, somebody that knows the game that's being played very well. Good to have you on, sir. Your reaction to the way that the media is covering Ron DeSantis, what's happening in Florida, the AP story, all of that.
Well, the alleged journalist you just referred to, Don Lemon, has once again reinforced his stature as the dumbest guy on television. You mentioned low-hanging fruit, Rob. The low-hanging fruit is this. 85% of black eighth graders, these are 13-year-olds, according to the Nation report card, are neither math nor reading proficient.
Yep.
And half of them aren't even basic reading proficient. We have 13 public high schools in Baltimore in the inner city, Rob, where 0% of the kids are math proficient. Another half a dozen where only 1% are. That's half of the public high schools in the city of Baltimore. I'm in California. 75% of black third graders cannot read at state levels of proficiency. And Don Lemon is concerned because Ron DeSantis does not want critical race theory taught to kids when they can't even read or write and therefore cannot compete in our market. That is a national scandal. Why isn't Don Lemon, MSNBC, Hee-Haw, CNN concerned about that?
You know, it's so sad. And the fact that, you know, like you said, they can't read, the schools are so terrible, and they're worried about, you know, not being able to teach these kids that they're perpetually going to be victims throughout their entire life, which is the most toxic thing you can teach them. Real quick, before I let you go, Larry, you know that DirecTV dropped Newsmax on Tuesday. Wanted to get your reaction to, you know, blatant censorship in this country.
It looks like, once again, conservative content is being squashed. We know from the Twitter files, Rob, what they've been doing. One America Network was bounced. Newsmax is now being bounced. Now, of course, DirecTV is arguing that they're doing it for business purposes and that Newsmax was making demands they couldn't meet. My suspicion, however, is that, once again, we, meaning conservatives, are having our content, our reach, our impact suppressed by people who feel that we're not just wrong, we're evil people. When you feel somebody is evil, when you consider people on the left to be Hitler and Nazis and fascists, you can pretty much justify almost anything. It's really, as you pointed out earlier, quite scary.
It certainly is. And as we've said, a lot of much smaller networks are getting paid by DirecTV, but they don't want to pay us. And that tells you the whole story right there. Larry Elder, thank you so much. Good to see you, sir.
My pleasure, Rob.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.